G'day guys, how the hell are ya? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video on Kynan-Aye. Now in this video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It's nothing to do with autographs. Wow, you know, there you go. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to be telling you my top 5 tips and trips. Today, I'm going to be telling you my top 5 tips and tricks to getting yourself some Chase Funko Pops. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so on my first tip slash trick is pre-orders. If you see certain pops with chases that you want to order, I would recommend ordering them through EB Games if you're in Australia, or possibly GameStop if you're in America, or whatever the other countries have GameStops. In Australia specifically, EB Games encourages people to pre-order Funko Pops because, you know, obviously more money for them, and it shows the supply and demand so they don't have a bunch of shelf warmers. So in that, they give an incentive that the first few pre-orders will get first dibs of any chases that they get. That's pretty awesome. So you can just walk in the shop, hey man, how you doing? Oh, I'm good, man. I want to order me this Nacho Libre. I want to order myself what the hell's else? What has chases? I want to order myself an 11 Funko Pop. You know, I want to order, you know, the new TLC chases. I want to order a Bret Michaels Funko Pop. And they'll be like, yep, click it in this system here. And then, when the time comes, you may just have yourself a couple of Chase Funko Pops. It's a pretty good way to do it. You know, if you don't, you're stuck with a bunch of commons. But if you want the figure anyway, I would recommend it as it's one of the best ways to do it. That is my first trick. Now another one, guys, is social media. You're thinking, Kynan, what in the hell are you talking about? What does social media have to do with finding chases? Well, as you can see on the screen right now, I am currently in a Facebook group that's in Australia. Now, a few of the posts recently have had people posting chases that they have found at certain stores. And obviously they don't want the chase, so they're like, you know, there's a chase at Brisbane North Lakes, or there's a frickin' chase at Sydney North Lakes, I don't know. But what they will do is they'll post the location, the time, or whatever, and then they'll, you know, have a picture of the pop, and you can pretty much just go in there and grab yourself that chase if you're quick enough, because they do sell out pretty damn quickly. You know, resales, you know, flippers, whatever, they want them. So they go on there and they prowl, you know, until they can find those chases. But if you're quick enough, it's also a really good way because you're guaranteed a chase. You don't have to pre-order, you know, with a risk of getting one, because obviously you guys know what a chase is if you're watching this video. They're 1 in 6. But anyway, that is my number 2 trick slash, I don't know. It's number 2. Now guys, you're going to be a pain in the ass for this one, but this number 3 spot is repetition. Yeah, ask again, repetition. What do you mean by that, kind of? Be one of those really annoying people that go into the shops every damn day and check if they have chases. Obviously, new pops are coming out all the time, so there might be a chance that they have restocks. And of course, restocks are when they get a bunch of packages in full of Funko Pops and whatever hell else the store sells. So possibly you might just be lucky enough to find them restocking the shelves, and they may or may not just have a chase on you. There is actually a pop, which I will show in just a second. This pop was from doing that. I went through multiple times in like a week, you know, about 7 times, you know, every single day for an entire week to see if they would finally restock this guy. He was sitting behind 2 others. I had to look, and there you go. Boom, a chase. Repetition. Be a pain in the ass of a customer, and just keep going. Even if you don't buy anything, just go in, have a quick gander, and then leave. You know, no big deal. You know, might waste your time a little bit, but if you get that sweet, sweet chase for retail, it's pretty amazing. If you guys buy pops for flipper prices, it's not the same as actually finding one. That adrenaline and that little rush that you get finding Funko Pops is pretty awesome. well, Funko Pop chases, that is. It's a pretty awesome feeling, but when you just buy something for like, what, $60 to $70, that's cool, but you know, I kind of wanted to get it for $20, but each to their own. If you want to buy Funko Pops, you want to buy chases, want to buy them for flipper prices, be my guest, but you know, you're watching this video so you can find them yourself. Now guys, this is a bit of a stupid thing to do, but on my number 4 spot, this is a way to get an actual guaranteed chase. You're like, yeah, a guaranteed chase. So what you can do is, obviously, 1 in 6 chances to get a chase. Certain companies, you know, I'll post one here, and I'll post one here, and maybe one here, all do chase boxes. Again, you ask me, what in the hell is a chase box? A chase box is 6 of the... 6, not 5, 6 of the same figures placed into a box, shipped directly from Funko to the company. So, you know, obviously, this is what Nacho Libre looks like. That's what his chase looks like. A box will contain 5 of these guys and 1 of these guys. Obviously, if it's a really good chase like the Angon Air Scooter, I'll post that one right there. It's worth a decent amount of money, so it's worth doing. But if you really want, like, a chase like... if you want to do it for a chase like this, who's only worth $30, you're kind of screwing yourself over. I would only recommend that if you either really want the chase or it's a high price chase, because then you've got a bunch of common pops that you're stuck with that you got to try and sell, which is really hard because people are like, you know, oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to sell these pops for $10 each because you wanted the chase. I haven't done it myself, but I've seen the criticism. It's not fun. Let's move on. So this is very similar to number 4, but on my number 5 spot, we've got taking advantages of sales. What this means is you can pretty much go into a Funko website, like Pop Culture, for example, or again, EB Games, maybe JB Hi-Fi, and sometimes they put pops on clearance, which means, you know, $15, $10, even $5 sometimes. You never know how much they're going to put them down for. So what you could do is you could order 3 of these mares for, what, $10 each or whatever instead of $20, and you could order like 3 to 4 of them. You're not guaranteed a chase from it, but I mean, it's a very good chance that you could, because again, 1 in 6, you know, you got 4, so you've got a good chance. Again, it might not work. It's just a suggestion. I've seen people do it before and it has worked for them. So, I mean, take advantage of those sales, because those chases, you know, they're hiding there, man. You just got to look out for that bloody yellow sticker, mate, and you can get that yellow sticker just by doing these tips and tricks if you're patient enough and you've got too much money to spend on plastic figurines. Now, guys, number 6 spot. I've already talked about it briefly. Resellers. I cannot frickin' stand resellers. They'll buy stuff and then sell it for 4 to 5 times, maybe double the price sometimes. But anyway, what they'll do is they'll buy shit and then they'll sell it for a ridiculous amount more than what they actually paid. I've fallen victim to flippers and resellers or whatever. But, I mean, if worse comes to worse and you really want to chase... So guys, I've been wanting this Angus Young chase for the longest time, and I couldn't find it anywhere for retail. I couldn't find it. I looked and I looked and I freaking looked and I couldn't find nothing. Nothing. Trying to see if my Angus is, they're out of the picture. Never mind. But anyway, that is my Angus Young chase, which I unfortunately bought with a common version. So then I ended up with 2 commons. And I paid $80 for this in a common from a local comic book store. I really support their business. I really enjoy, you know, looking there. So I wasn't too upset by doing that, because I eventually got this. It's worth about $60 to $70 anyway. So I mean, it's not the end of the world. And I wouldn't ever sell this guy. But again, it doesn't give you the same enthusiasm you get by actually finding your own chase. So if worse comes to worse, go to eBay. Maybe you can even find them for a discount. They're a last resort, but you can pretty much almost guarantee that you will get a chase if you look on eBay or Facebook, or even other YouTubers do it. But anyway, guys, this is just a smaller video. This is my top 10 tricks and tips to get chase Funko Pops. If you like what you see, comment down below, hit the like button, subscribe, do all of that shit. I'm trying not to swear on my videos because my family is watching now. Have a good one, guys. See you next time.